Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7:17 a.m. on Thursday, the 20th of September. In my hand, I have a little cutie. It is little Saber / Cream. She is a cutie. Now, to me, she always looks, not always looks, she just kind of looks like she's like either got a cleft palate or like has like a Down syndrome face. Her face is a little bit different from a normal hamster's, and it could be just the coloration, but she looks like she's like cleft palate or something to me. But to me, that just makes her look all the cuter. She is just an absolute cutie. She is well behaved. She still is skittish. She's female and young, but she is an absolute cutie. So I'm going to put her back in her cage now so that she can run around and go back to sleep largely. There you go, little one. Yay. And it is sad. I am sad that Mama Squeak is gone. She lasted so long. She started off as just a runt, and she was called Little Squeak because as a runt she clicked and squeaked when she breathed. Yeah, we were almost afraid that she wasn't going to survive. But she did, and that was good. And she had babies. She had lots and lots of babies, and she was a really, really good mama. And she lasted pretty much longer than, 95% of all my other hamsters. So, but old age, and she went a couple days back. So it is sad, but it's life. It is life. Good golly, Miss Molly. I did not do much yesterday, and I have to call up my therapist today. I can't go to therapy. My van is apparently in bad enough shape from being driven around a lot. It's old. It's a 2002 Kia Sedona, one of the first generation ones, so it's older. And it's got some issues with like water pumps and the timing belt and all that right now. So I got to call up my therapist and call him up. Got to call him up and then call him up. I gotta call him up and tell him I can't make it today. We're gonna be checking on the van today. There was one person that had sensors to read the stuff and another person that has a better sensor. The one sensor just tells you stuff but doesn't give you the detailed information that you need to find out what's going on. So yay on that one. We gotta get the other sensor from the other person that I know, check out what's happening, find out what's going on, see how much it's gonna take to fix. So yeah, I gotta call my therapist, let him know I can't make it today, and all sorts of fun stuff. Yay! Yay! Life is life. But I've had a whole bunch of emotional shockers, from my hamster going to I'm still irate over the way I was treated over my methadone. So the beginning of the week was just a mess. And then as the week went by, it got better with my hamster. And again, it's not the hamster dying, it's just it reminds me so much of my wife. And so, yay. But it's okay, she's gone, and the trauma is, like I say, about various things. Hamsters leave little tiny holes in our heart that don't heal. They hurt less, but they are little holes, shaped like all of our little hamsters. But it's okay. I did a little bit of walking yesterday, and in fact, that's why this is also, not exactly an unboxing, but I do want to thank people for various things. My cat is driving me crazy right now. I have gotten several cans of food. Now, you'll notice this one is not classic pate. It is grilled, which means it is chunks of this stuff in gravy. She's driving me nuts. I can empty out a can of this stuff and she'll eat it, and then she'll immediately, the very second that she's done, start begging me for more. So I've burned through the pate, and I'm trying to slow her down to not burn through this, because it's wonderful. Thank you all Thank you. I can't remember what the person was in the name, but thank you so much for buying the cat food. She's put on weight. She's doing good. She just needs to slow down or it's not going to be wonderful. But with the continued unboxing, after thanking for the cat food and all, greatly appreciated, I was given a letter. Now, I'm not going to show the name or all that, but it was a nice letter from Kentucky? But if you're watching this, and hopefully you may be, I was sent a nice letter. Now, the letter has a lot of personal stuff in it, so, I'm not going to talk too much about that. But one of the things this person who sent the letter said, I don't have a lot of money, and it's not on your wish list, but I'm sending you this Pokemon card that has protection against blue. And it's like, you know what? I have said in every video that if you cannot donate money, or you simply do not donate money, I do take all good wishes and I donate them. I deposit them in the bank of my heart. Things like this. It's a little tiny thing. In the scale of things, it means nothing. But you know what? Protection against blue. Thank you so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. If you cannot donate money, and I do not want anyone to ever harm themselves financially, because if you're in my financial situation, you can't donate. Don't ever feel bad, please. I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart. So thank you very, very much. This is very cool. It's going to go back on the shelf. Protection against blue. Greatly appreciated. I mean, it's not Pokemon, but it's an awesome card, protection against blue. I don't play cards, and I get the stuff wrong. In that case, it's like I turned into a really old man. I used to play Magic the Gathering, so I know collectible card games. I was just turning into an old person. Somebody has to. But that's life. So thank you very, very much. And that was my unboxing, unlettering. Very cool. One of the things I did want to talk about the other day, and then haven't yet, is I have some of the board game type stuff that I have is this. I bought this, I think, back when I was in the Air Force. In fact, I know I did. I bought this while I was in the Air Force. When I was a real youngster. This one's an absolutely astonishing game. Back when, Games Workshop did stuff that wasn't just, Warhammer. And they put out 500 different expansions for this. So when you play it, and it's bizarre. Even when you play a 4-person game, and this thing is full of stuff. I mean, full. Not just half full, it's full of card things, and I've got everything in bags so that, oopsie, did I drop an actual piece? Or was that in a bag? I can't remember. In which case, maybe some of these pieces aren't in a bag. But, can't remember, couldn't tell. Hopefully if I did drop a piece, I'll be able to pick it back up. I think it fell back inside the box. But it's awesome. It's very big. I got it back when I was in the Air Force, so it's awesome that I've hung on to it. As well, they've made digital versions of this one now. Oh yeah, it's even if you play with 4 people on that one, you don't play against anybody else. It's effectively you don't even play co-op. You're playing 4 solo games with 4 people on one board. It's really bizarre. And then this one, of course, is just a single-player game, and it had expansions and stuff. And I've been unsure if I had all the pieces and parts, because the big thing about the game is you're supposed to defeat darkness. And for decades, I've been not knowing where the darkness card was. But then I went through it a couple months back, and the darkness card was in there all of a sudden. So it's a fully functioning, though badly battered, single-player board game. Very bizarre. It's a very difficult and frightening game. Well, very difficult. And then this was given to me as a gift, and I still haven't opened it because I'd already kind of had it way back when. I still have an unopened StarCraft battle chest. StarCraft battle chest. Look at that. It's bashed and beaten, and this would be the first time I've ever opened it. What the heck? Let's take a look and even see what's inside. Well, it's got manuals and it's got, wow, strategy guides, and it's got discs, which I'm not going to show you the front side because it's got the CD keys on it, and a great big text screen, a whole bunch of stuff that you just don't get in games anymore. So, how about that? First time I've opened this in, I don't even know when it was given to me, but ages ago. Is any of that important? Not in the slightest. I just wanted to talk about and show some of that stuff because I'm just bubble sorting my brain again. I don't really have much to talk about or say. I mean, just a whole bunch of tiny things. Like here, one of the things I'm going to say is I have unfortunately developed pressure sores. Again. I used to have some pressure sores way back when I would sit and play with my computer and watch my wife to make sure I was there so that if something went wrong, I could save her life. That was not foolishness, because there were so many times, a good 25 plus times, where if I had not been doing exactly what I was doing and been watching her and made snap decisions, she would have died a long time before she finally went in 2014. I saved her life at least 25 times by watching and knowing exactly what to do when the moment came. So yeah, I sat and watched her out of absolute terror. I never went anywhere. I didn't go places and do things because what if something happened while I was gone? So I stayed home, sat, played with my computer, and watched my wife. I developed pressure sores, pretty bad ones, but I got them healed up with her help, and it was good. Now I've got another pressure sore. The problem is now, with all the weight that I've lost, with all the loose skin that I have, I require, because of all my back injuries, lumbar support, like this. This chair has lumbar support. It's got a big push out in the lumbar area. My back is so damaged that even though this has a huge amount of lumbar support, it hurts taking that thing out of there. It feels like negative pressure, like there's no support at all. And it starts to hurt. So I have to put the lumbar support pillows in place everywhere I sit, or I am in agony. There's no lumbar support. Problem with that. Shearing. Now shearing, when it comes to, well, shearing with everything is like, it's side pressures and such. But when it comes to meat, when you move like this, these are shearing forces. It's side movements. It's not straight out or straight in. It's shearing. You're pulling sideways on the meat of your body. Now, where your hips go into your pelvis, you have some loops of bone that go underneath to help hold up all your organs. But these loops are also the pressure points when you are sitting. Normally, of course, those pressure points go through the thick, meaty part of your buttock when you're sitting. Remember, I've got that pillow pushing my body forward. Remember, I've got a lot of loose skin. Unfortunately, those loops don't put the pressure down through the solid meat of the buttock. My bone structure is pushed forward, and I slide forward on the loose skin, so the pressure goes through the relatively very, very thin skin and protection area of the crease between thigh and buttock. There is where I have a pressure sore, because my pelvis is pushing not where it should, but it's pushing because of my loose skin. My pelvis is sliding forward and pressing on the back of my thigh, not where it's supposed to push. And so that pressure and that weight is causing pressure sores on the backs of my thighs. And a pressure sore, of course, I said before, skin starts to die after 2 hours of pressure. And with those loops of bone just sitting on my skin, that's pressure. And if I sit for 2 hours, skin starts to die after 2 hours without blood flow. If you're sitting on the thicker, meatier, musclier part of your buttock, you're doing okay. If you're sitting on the backs of your thighs where you've got just a little bit of thin skin and a little bit of fat and not much meat, yeah, it ain't good. So thumbs up for that. I also have a game channel if you wanted to check that out. That would be awesome. I try to play a daily game. That'd be awesome if you could check it out. It's not monetized right now. I hope to get it monetized. If you could help me out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to, don't worry about it. Don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. It's just there. Even if it never gets monetized, I'm still going to make videos. So definitely a thumbs up. I'll also open up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. 20 to 25 arranged, because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my fibro and worse, I forget where I'm going. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect isn't intended. I'm an American English speaker. I do better than most, but still. And I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So whether it is a good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment, the fact is you left a comment. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. Let me call up my Chrome. We have Chris_11 Goat, G-O-A-T. Thank you very, very much. And Kyle Sharman, thumbs up and thank you. Scott Allen, greatly appreciated. And Tundra Keeper, thumbs up and good to see you. Kathy Kisscat, thumbs up and good to see you in the comments. Thomas S., thank you very, very much. Master Pirate Slayer, thank you very, very much. X-Pill, thumbs up and thank you. LW10, greatly appreciated. DYL, thumbs up. Juan Pablo Joaquin Vargas, I know I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. Obama, the Gunman, thank you very much. Edward Curl, thumbs up. Nicolas Philippe, thank you very, very much. Pandora NYC1, thumbs up and thank you. GQ0048, greatly appreciated. John Timing, thumbs up and thank you. Chronic, very cool, spelled Krawnik. And Kyle Levesque, I sure hope I'm close, greatly appreciated. Quizler, thumbs up and thank you. Breezy Mamba, thank you very, very much. Ma Michelle, thank you very much. Not Funny, thank you very, very much. Naravar Indoril. I love Morrowind. I cried so much while playing that game. It is so freaking awesome. And of course, last but not least, Bennett Witcher. Thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. And being as I am an extroverted introvert, not an introverted extrovert, I am an extroverted introvert. Dealing with real people is a good thing. Extroverted introvert means I actually can be around people for short periods of time without having too much problems. But when I'm around people, I immediately start looking for the exit. And when I'm alone, I start wondering where all the people are. So having housemates that I don't have to deal with is awesome because I'm around people. I just don't have to deal with them. Very, very cool. Oh shucks, 18 minutes, 32 seconds. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be, you guessed it, beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a big thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you don't want to. I'm just a weird older guy, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the day I die. Hopefully I'll be live streaming from my deathbed. I mean, if I die while out walking, no. But if I'm on my deathbed, hey, just hopefully someone will come in and turn off the camera before I start to rot. Anyway, though, oh shucks, look at the time now. I'm going to hopefully have a reaction video, hopefully a game video, hopefully a game video. Well, I do have a game video for the game channel. I just have to upload it. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.